everybody. Welcome to my kitchen. It's Leanne with Epicure, and we're making a light dinner tonight. And it's a little bit of a recipe testing, product testing evening. This is one of the big perks that I get to do with Epicure, is when we have new products, I get to go into my kitchen that then becomes a test kitchen and do some playing around with new products and new recipes. So I'm really excited to share this with you tonight. We are shining the spotlight on that Summer Strong collection that you've heard me talking so much about. It's in our brand new catalog. So the Summer Strong collection's on page, 13. And it features 10 amazing products. Many of them are brand new this season. They've been smash hits already, and they've only been available for less than a month. So this collection comes with its very own cookbooklet. And it's the Summer Strong Guide. I know we've looked at this before. And in the beginning, it has a whole array of helpful hints for you. So if you're trying to simplify your entire life in the kitchen, this is going to help you with that. So we have the grocery list, we have the meal prep, we have the meal planning here for you, and 16 amazing recipes in your Summer Strong Guide. And then we went back to the drawing board for you and developed a 30-day meal plan featuring the spice blends and seasonings in this collection. So you have so many options available to you. So I am loving working my way through these brand new recipes, and this one I haven't tried yet. I can't wait to make it because it's been tempting my taste buds ever since I saw it in the meal plan. And what's really cool about this recipe is it's kind of a no-cook recipe. So hands up, who's a no-cook out there? Even those of us who love to play in our kitchen sometimes, when we want something to go together really fast, we love quick assembly type meals. And that's what this is going to be. It's a sweet and spicy shrimp dragon boat. So I am super pumped to try these tonight. So we have prepped our shrimp right here following the recipe. It's available on epicure.com, and it's that sweet and spicy shrimp dragon boat. And I've got some beautifully fresh shrimp here. I'm just cutting them in half. So there we go. Got them in our handy dandy prep bowl here. And then we are going to prepare the dressing for this. So in our other 4-cup prep bowl, I have the amount of mayo it calls for in the recipe, 3 tablespoons. And I suspect as I play with this recipe to enjoy here in our house, I'll most likely switch out half the mayo and use Greek yogurt. I do that with a lot of our recipes. So it cuts out a little bit of the fat, keeps just enough for richness and a beautiful mouthfeel in the sauce or the dressing that I'm making, and then we get all the benefits of the creamy and protein-rich Greek yogurt as well. But for now, we're going to try it just as the recipe's written. So we have our mayo in here, and the recipe calls for 2 tablespoons of our sweet and spicy mustard. So sweet and spicy mustard is back for the summer. It's amazing on burgers, hot dogs, sandwiches, whisked into salad dressings. That's a tricky word to say out loud. Really, really fantastic. So I happen to have a little bit out in a prep bowl, so that's where I'm going to use ours from. So 2 tablespoons. So you're going to get the creaminess from the mayo in this recipe. You're going to get the zing and the tang from the spicy mustard. That actually has some whole mustard seed in there, some peppers, a little hint of jalapeno. So if you like a little zing, I'm sure that you'll adore this blend. So there's our mustard. Using my handy dandy 4-in-1 measuring spoon again, the 1 tablespoon, 1 teaspoon, and then flip it around for your 1/2 and 1/4 teaspoons right there. And we have a teaspoon of our creamy potato salad mix. So the potato salad dressing, I want to show you my jar. This is the 2nd jar I've had since the 1st of May. Now granted, I'm testing a lot of recipes to share with you, and we've been enjoying quick and easy potato salads ourselves here at home, but just look, I am at the end of a 2nd jar of potato salad seasoning. We love it that much. So our recipe is calling for a teaspoon. So I'm going to use the one that we used for the mustard earlier, and just measure out a teaspoon into that blend and get it mixed together. And then we are going to reserve a little bit of this dressing. It tells us to put about half of this into a small prep bowl, to which you've added 2 tablespoons of water or milk. And that's going to thin it out a little bit so we can drizzle it over our finished lettuce boat. So I've got that right here in my not my 4 cup, I'm mixing in my big 4 cup. These are our small prep bowls. They come in a set of 4, and they're like a measuring cup. So right on the sides they have an imperial and a metric measurement for a 1/4 cup, a 1/2 cup, 3/4 cup, and a full cup. And they all have these beautiful silicone lids, both the small and large bowls. So here I have the water already. I will add about half of that dressing. So then we'll be able to drizzle it right over our finished lettuce wraps. And then the other half, I'm going to blend with the shrimp. So it's going to be fantastic. We'll just give this a little stir. The whisk will make short work of that. And one of the things about using a big whisk in a small bowl, usually if I'm paying attention, I don't make a big mess with it, but it whisks it together in no time. So there we go. So let's just grab our dishcloth here. We'll take care of that, because I can be a bit of a calamity Jane in the kitchen, so spills are nothing new. And I'm going to put away the sharp knife way over there for the time being. So our shrimp are going to go right into the dressing and simply fold them in. So far so good, right? That's pretty simple. So we just mix up the shrimp. They're going to blend in with that lovely creamy dressing. So we have that little bit of zing. And shrimp really go well with something with a little bite. Like for example, if you've enjoyed shrimp cocktail before, there's usually spice, there's horseradish in there. So shrimp and spiciness go together so well. So the shrimp is done. Our drizzling sauce is done. So I'll just tuck that over to the side. So we are going to do the other 2 items that garnish this dish. So not a lot of ingredients either. So I'm going to grab my red bell pepper, and we need some diced bell pepper. So we're going to do what I love to call top and tail our bell pepper. So I'm just going to move that little spatula so I don't send it flying across my kitchen. So I'm going to cut the top off my pepper, cut the bottom off my pepper, and then with the pepper flat on my cutting board, run the knife along the ribs of the core in here. So there we go. And then all that center comes right out. See? Super quick and easy. It's the fastest way to clean a bell pepper ever. So we have just a couple little seeds in there, so we'll knock those out. And here's the top of our pepper, and just look how cool this is. Very often, the stem pops right out. So now you have 0 waste on your red pepper, and it's ready to go right into our dish. So this is also fantastic to help you judge how large you'd like to dice it or slice it, because you get these beautiful tidy cutting surfaces as well. So we're just going to do a rough chop on those peppers. And then we're going to go on to our other ingredient, which is some avocado. So imagine in this dish, you've got the spicy but cool dressing. You've got the beautiful shrimp. Those have been cooked and chilled. We've got the gentle crispness of the sweet red pepper. We're going to have the creaminess of the avocado. So a lot of really fantastic contrast in this recipe. So I think that's what really appealed to me. As I was reading it, I could kind of imagine what it was going to be like. I'm really looking forward to giving this a try. So now you could mix this into your shrimp and kind of serve it like a shrimp salad. That would be fantastic. And though the recipe suggests you just sprinkle it over the top. So that's what I'll do the first time that I make it. And I think it's going to be a really beautiful color like that as well. Like if I mix this with the dressing, it's all going to become one color of the dressing. But this way, we'll get to see the beautiful bright red and the pale green of the avocado. I think it'll be so pretty. So as you can see here, we're almost done. So there's our bell pepper. And we're going to move on to our avocado. So we are lucky tonight because I think we have an absolutely perfectly ripe avocado. So it gives just gently to the touch, and we're going to take off the little stem piece, and it should be pale green underneath. I have no fingernails left. I haven't been to my salon in so long, And there we are, beautifully pale green right under the stem. So that's our first clue that this is a gorgeously ripe avocado. So I'm just going to take that super sharp ceramic knife, cut right in until I hit the pit, and then rotate. So you can move your knife or you can move your avocado, whichever you prefer. Then grab a half in each hand and twist in opposite directions. And it just comes apart just as easy as that. So it is in gorgeous shape. We're going to remove the pit. These are super, super slippery. So we're going to use the back piece of the knife here and just gently bite into the pit of the avocado and give it a twist. And that pops right out. And then to get it off the knife, I don't grab like this because that knife is crazy sharp. So I just go to my compost bowl and gently knock it off the side just like that. So to dice our avocado, I'm going to gently slice it in the skin. I don't want to press too hard because this is a very sharp knife. And then come across the other way as well to make a dice. And we'll just scoop it out with a spoon when we get ready to dish up our salad. Because essentially that's what this is. It's a very fancy looking salad, right? And then to garnish, I have some fresh chives from my garden. So according to our recipe, let me grab my plate. We are ready to go. So here I have my lettuce leaves. So we're going to add some of that beautiful shrimp salad right into your lettuce. So what's really cool about this is you could turn this into a dish for entertaining. When the day comes that we can get together with friends again, you might choose to buy a head of Boston or Bib lettuce, you know, with the little round cups. Just imagine how beautiful this would look with a couple of those pieces of shrimp in every cup and then your garnishes. And if you wanted to be really decadent, you could even use a pastry case, like a little tart shell or a little puff pastry case, and then fill it with this beautiful shrimp salad and garnish with the vegetable garnish. So lots of really fun options. So we're going to add some red bell pepper on there. Oh, this is looking beautiful. Can you see those colors? I'll lift it up before we're done so you can see it all. So really gorgeous. And then we'll come in with some avocado. And as you can see, this was pretty darn quick. I'm just going to use my fingers to put it on here to make it look really pretty for you. There we go. Oh goodness, this is going to be terrific. I can tell already. So again, another one of those meals with really quick assembly. So beautiful if you wanted just something quick and easy to throw together while you're out relaxing on the deck, maybe having a cold drink this summer. So we're coming in with the rest of that dressing to drizzle on. So really gorgeous. So just a little drizzle over the top to accent everything. Make sure our avocado's got a little love on there. Don't want any pieces left out. Ooh, there we go. Little sprinkle of chives. And that is it. I didn't time us, but I think that was pretty darn quick. You can also round out this meal with a portion of cooked rice or quinoa as well. And doesn't that look gorgeous? I so wish you were here. So be sure to try it from your Summer Strong collection.